Hey, you guys.
Hey!
Hey, I'm Maggie.
Woo!
I think all my friends are still at Coachella. Guess what, you guys? I just became a grandma. Which is obviously crazy because I'm 33. Actually, I'm on the wrong side of 40 and 50. But when you get to be this age, you learn a lot of things. Like, I know the best pickup line for a woman my age. It's, let me see your ID. That's how I ended up sleeping with 6 cashiers from Trader Joe's. You gotta love a man in a Hawaiian shirt. You know, I really love being a grandma, but I don't like being called grandma. You know, so I've been trying to come up with a really good grandma name that's like still cute and grandma-ish, but not totally void of sex appeal. Yeah, and I think I figured it out. I'm gonna let my grandson call me Gigi, or hot bitch. But you know what? It's weird being a grandmother. You know, it's weird when your child has a child. It's like being one of those like Russian nesting dolls. Like you're seeing yourself multiply, and everyone's like, "He's so cute," and I'm like, "Duh." Yeah. But you know what? I feel like it's brought out like a side of me that I've never really had. Like I have this urge to just like stop doing stand-up and pull out my phone and show you pictures of my grandson. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. Like, don't worry. And I want to be the best grandma, but you know, there's one thing I'm never going to do. I'm never going to take my grandson to Disneyland. I have that confession to make. I hate Disneyland, you guys. And when you're a parent in Southern California and you hate Disneyland, you're like the Grinch or something, right? Because Disney's like a magical journey for kids. That's why I told my youngest that the park was in Massachusetts. That was great until she flunked geography. But you know what, I think the real reason I hate Disneyland is the rides remind me of a map of all my failed relationships. Like take the Splash Mountain ride. It reminds me of all my hookups. Never as wet as I thought I would be. And God, I wish there weren't any pictures. And the Small World ride, I mean, it reminds me of divorce, right? Because you're in the dark, it takes forever, and at the end of the day, I'm just stuck with a bunch of singing children. Can you hear them, you guys? I can still hear them. It's a world of lawyers, a world of tears. It's a world of secrets and wasted years. There's so much that we share that it's time to beware. Why did I ask for full custody? Thank you very much. Did you know they don't serve alcohol at Disneyland? You would if you were a parent. That's why they try to sell California Adventure as a separate theme park. It's not. It's just a bar for grown-ups. We would go there if there was just a tire swing and a keg. But you know what? I love being a grandma. I'm killing the grandma role. Like, I love it. But you know what? Being a parent is still challenging because I still have a 15-year-old at home. Yeah, and she's having a rough time, you guys. You know, she's being bullied at school. She says the people are so mean that she wants me to homeschool her, right? And I'm like, it's not gonna be any different at home, honey. You know, I think the problem is that she just doesn't really understand what school is for. She's like, I'm supposed to be learning. And I'm like, you're supposed to be out of the house. But you know what, it has really been hard for her. And the anxiety and stress of all those mean girls, she's developed some really bad OCD, which is heartbreaking. But my house has never been cleaner. You know, being a parent, I feel like now, when I think back on it, it's kind of like a lesson in losing control. First you lose control of your body, then you lose control of your wallet, and finally you lose control of your mouth. And you tell them that you hate their haircut, their septum piercing, and their father. But you know what, at first you really do try to protect them from everything, you know, from germs and drugs and guys named Chad. But you finally get to the point with your adult children when you realize you just have to let them make their own mistakes, and sometimes it's just really hard to watch. Like with my adult son, the other day I was like, he introduced me to his girlfriend, I was like, oh, she's an OnlyFans model and she doesn't believe in monogamy. I'm sure she'll be a wonderful mother to my grandchildren. But you know what? I've decided you have a choice when you're a parent of adult children. You can either Be honest or be included. Yeah, that's why no one will ever know what I really think of my son-in-law. Oh, thank you guys. I'm trying some new stuff tonight, and you guys are amazing and so supportive, you know? But you know what? People are always scared of an empty nest. Don't be scared of an empty nest. They always come back. Like my 28-year-old son just moved back in with me 7 years ago. Which has made it so much easier for me to hit on his friends. It's true, I really do like younger guys, but it is a little sad, you know, because there's always an expiration date. I mean, they're bound to say something stupid, do something insensitive, get grounded. But you know what? I try to be really romantic with these guys, so I write them all poetry. Now, it's always the same poem, but you know what? It's the thought that counts, right? You know? Would you guys like to hear it? Yeah. Roses are red, violets are blue. I'm twice your age, but I'll buy an Xbox for you. I have bought 11 Xboxes this year. Yeah. Oh boy, but you know what? When you get to be my age, you know what happens? Your hormones go crazy. And my doctor actually prescribed testosterone, which is amazing. You guys have really been holding out on us. I mean, I feel like a teenage boy. I'm moody, I'm breaking out, I'm masturbating in socks. Yeah, this guy I've been seeing said to me the other day, I think your testosterone is higher than mine. And I was like, what? I wasn't listening. I have been a little bit worried about the 5 o'clock shadow though. But you know what, the testosterone has been great. It's also made me lose a lot of weight, which is awesome, but people always think I'm on Ozempic. And I'm like, that is ridiculous. I would never admit that. But you know what? Losing weight is great and all until you happen to get a glimpse of your naked butt in the mirror, and then it's a reason to just never ever do doggy style again. Yeah. It's not that I don't like my body now. I still feel sexy and stuff, but it's hard not to compare it to what it was like before. And now my butt is like a bouncy house that's been at a kid's birthday party too long. It's sad, deflated, and you know way too many people have played with it. You guys look scared. That's how I know you're picturing my butt. Oh, God. But you know what really scares me about getting older, you guys, is old women's hands. My mom sent me a picture of her hand the other day, and it was so pale and veiny. For a sec, I thought it was a dick pic. Do you guys like dick pics? Y'all like dick pics? Is that a question a grandma should ask? You know what? I actually really do like dick pics. I mean, they don't turn me on, but they do cheer me up. But you know what? Guys are really delusional about their dick pics. They'll be like, hey baby, did you get that dick pic I sent you? It's just for you. And I'm like, yeah, just for me and all my girlfriends, my gay friends, and that one chatty barista. Any of you people still on dating apps? No? Yes? No, you're not a dating app crowd. Single, married, on a date? Divorced but together? Wow, impressive. You know, my girlfriends and I talk about something we call the divorce diet. I don't know about you. When we got divorced, we lose 10 pounds, we look and feel so much better. I don't think the same is true for men, because I don't think they have the same emotional support from their guy friends, right? I don't see guys sitting around being like, bro, she was totally dimming your light. Let's go on a cleanse and take a pole dancing class. Dude, it's so empowering. Thank you guys, I'm Maggie Hyde.